What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and today we have some pretty significant news that happened at Capitol Hill just yesterday. Now, we've been hearing this for a while, but it finally happened. Marjorie Taylor Greene introduces impeachment articles against President Biden. Yep, it's finally happened. For the first time since the Republicans took the House majority, we have our first articles of impeachment against President Biden. Now, like I said, I'm very careful with my words. You notice the first time since we got a majority. This hasn't been the first time that a Republican has tried to impeach President Biden. It happened in 2021. I believe it happened in 2022 also, but again, those were with Democrat majorities. They were just thrown out immediately. No one took it seriously. But now the Republicans do got a House majority. They have just filed, or I should say Marjorie Taylor Greene has just filed articles of impeachment against President Biden. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. It is a great Twitter account that I recommend that you follow. And of course, follow the Rumble page for exclusive content. And of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American Politics, which is a phenomenal deal, as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. So Marjorie Taylor Greene has just introduced impeachment articles against President Biden. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene unveiled articles of impeachment against President Biden on Thursday over his handling or lack of the crisis of the southern border. So that's what they're going after him with. The southern border is a complete and total joke. I mean, let's be real here. If this was under President Trump, Trump would have got impeached over this. Can we just be honest? He would have. And knowing the Republicans, a quarter of them probably would have voted for it. If this crap that was happening at the border was under Trump, they would have voted for this impeachment. Because it is a serious shit show. That's the word for it. It is a complete and total joke what's happening at the border. Countless Americans are threatened. They're getting killed at the border. And we're letting in God knows how many illegal immigrants into this country. It is with the highest amount of solemn Monday that I announced my intention to introduce articles of impeachment. Today on the head of this America Last executive branch that has been working since January 20th, 2021 to systematically destroy this country, Taylor Greene told reporters at the Capitol. And she ain't wrong. This is an invasion on our border, and they've done nothing. They're just letting it happen. The firebrand Congresswoman added the articles she introduced against Biden represent just the first round of purported offenses, and said she hopes House Republicans could find additional charges to bring against the president. And I think they do. They have some serious corruption stuff they can go after Biden with. We're not talking about, oh, he said, she said, Joe show. Not that crap. We're talking about hard evidence that Biden has corruption and ties with the Chinese. This is hard evidence. This isn't a he said, she said situation. We got documents proving, yeah, he probably has a corruption scandal with the Chinese government. She did not describe what allegations against Biden the House could or should take up next. Biden has deliberately compromised our national security by refusing to enforce immigration laws and secure our border, allowed approximately 6 million illegals from over 170 countries to invade our country, deprived Border Patrol having the necessary resources and policy sufficient to protect our country, Taylor Greene said. And she ain't wrong. But here's my problem with this. This is my big problem. I wouldn't try to impeach him just for the immigration stuff, just for, oh, the border's wide open. That's, yes, you can make the argument that's an impeachable offense. Yes, you can. But I would say focus on this, the fentanyl. Taylor Greene has also accused Biden of allowing fentanyl, the number one killer of Americans between the age of 18 and 45, to overwhelmingly flood into our country and kill around 300 Americans every single day. This is what they can go after him for. That is the one thing that optically makes the most sense. And the corruption stuff. Because just saying, oh, the invasion at our border, it's like people be like, okay. But mention, hey, you know the fentanyl? That's coming through the southern border. And this bozo is allowing it to happen. I mean, 300 Americans every single day. They lose their lives. I mean, that's nuts. It's sickening. It is very sickening what is happening at our southern border. U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, have said fentanyl is coming into the country from Mexico after it has been processed with Chinese ingredients. The articles were introduced 1 week after the expiration of Title 42, the pandemic-era policy that allowed Customs and Border Protection Agents to immediately expel migrants from seeking asylum from the U.S. Agents in Brownsville, Texas last week told the Post that before the policy expired, roughly 40% of migrants were sent back over the southern border. So yeah, only 40%. That should have been a lot higher, but this was the one policy from keeping the border at the very least, even the slimmest of manageable, because you could at least expel a lot of these people. Now you can't. This is a full-blown invasion. Millions of illegals are flooding our border, and a lot more probably after Title 42 expired. Taylor Greene's announcement rounds out what she called her impeachment week. On Tuesday, she introduced articles of impeachment against Christopher Wray and D.C.-based Attorney General Matthew Graves for the pursuits of January 6, 2021 protesters. I wouldn't have gone over them for that. You know, the other one you can make the argument about, because he is like letting 67% of crimes go off free or something crazy, but he's focused on January 6th. Now, you could go after Christopher Wray for, you know, hunting down parents just for having different political views, or going after pro-life people. I mean, these are some bad impeachments by Taylor Greene. I mean, these are not going to work in the favor you would think. Because most people are like, you're going to impeach him for January 6th stuff? Most people have just either forgotten about it, or they don't care. This is kind of a pathetic attempt by Taylor Greene. That's what I will say. But should they be impeached? Absolutely. But these are dumb reasons. These are pretty bad reasons to impeach somebody. Now, Biden, you can make the argument, yes, he's allowing an invasion at our border, which violates the Constitution. But going after January 6th, that's not going to do much. But going after people for political reasons, that's a whole different thing. Here it's just, okay. But you talk about them hunting down parents, them hunting down, you know, pro-life people and knocking down their door at 3 a.m. for questioning the school board. I mean, that's a whole different thing, and that's a valid impeachable offense. But the other thing, it just isn't. So I don't think this is going to work at all. There's no way you get any Democrats to vote for this. I don't care, even Jared Golden. I doubt that he votes for this. Maybe you could see a couple Democrats, maybe, just maybe vote present. But that's probably not going to matter because a quarter of the Republicans, you know damn well, they're going to vote no for this stuff. They're going to vote like a no for the impeachment against Biden, if this even makes it that far, which I doubt it does. But this doesn't seem like a smart move. Remember what happened with Trump's impeachment, the first one? His popularity went up. Do we really want to cause the same thing to happen against Biden when the election's next year? I don't think this is a good idea. But who knows? I think there's valid reason for it, and there should be investigations. But I don't know. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.